Hey guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com, and Stock Options Trading Academy. First off, guys, market news here. Novavax gets $1.6 billion in coronavirus funding here. Shares are soaring above $103 a share here, and this was a stock that was just a few pennies just a few months ago. I mean, she was $2. She's over $100 a share now. This is one of those sectors that are hot. We've been talking about biopharmaceuticals. NVAX, let's keep an eye on NVAX here, see if we could take any advantage of any opportunities either with some day trades here or with a short-term swing trade. Shares of Overstock here. We had the Overstock trade. We sold that yesterday for a nice gain. What was our percentage gain on our Overstock trade? 38%. I think it's time to get into something else with Overstock. Maybe we could do in the money vertical spread there as a paycheck trade, something that we could look for over 100% return. But as 55%, 55% gain on Overstock we made. TDOC we closed out yesterday for 38. Speaking of which, TDOC here, saw that last night, $219. Look at that breakout momentum starting here on TDOC. Big breakout there. Look at that, John. Candle above previous candle body. Continue to break out there. So I'm going to be looking at about $250 a share on TDOC. I think this is going to continue to run here. Keep an eye. There's some good opportunity on Overstock and TDOC here. So write that on your watch list so you guys could take care of that.
Mallinckrodt, MNK confirms that FDA will convene an advisory committee to review terfepressant for the treatment of patients with hepatorenal syndrome type 1. That's Michael November Kilo, Mallinckrodt.
Fed's Bostic. Businesses getting nervous again, worried that the virus going on longer than they had planned for. So keep an eye, Keep an eye on some things. But Overstock is looking good. I still have a $50 to $100 target on Overstock. Matter of fact, we're going to be making a trade on Overstock this morning. Let's get that all ready to go there. Overstock's going to be our first trade today. It's only $9.27, so we'll probably make that trade around $9.40 to $9.50, okay? But keep that on your watch list, Overstock. I have a target between $50 and $100 a share on Overstock. Wayfair. Remember we were talking about Wayfair yesterday? Wayfair just got upgraded. Price target at $225. Let's take a look at Wayfair. Wayfair shares are at $221 right now. They only upgraded to $225, so she hit $225 yesterday. But I think Overstock's going to have another nice run here, just like we see Wayfair's had. I mean, Wayfair went from $20 a share to $221. I think we still have plenty of opportunity on Overstock. We've been making some short-term trades on Overstock that have been doing really well, so I want to continue on with those. Amazon, and we've been talking about Amazon here. Take a look at this one. Just a beast, absolutely beast. She's getting to $3,100, $3,062 a share. If you guys remember last week when she was about $2,700, I told you guys $3,100. Did I not? And look at that, she got there. So when you see, the reason why we were talking about that is because first off, $2,800 was resistance. We pulled back down to that 20 SMA as support, and then when we started breaking out, I said, guys, she's going to that 3,100 because she had an upgrade at 3,100. Usually when analysts upgrade it to a certain amount there, those institutions, hedge funds jump in and bring the shares right up to that target really quick. So that's an easy one to take advantage of. Here's the thing, Amazon's coming out with earnings between the 23rd and the 27th. There's some conflicting information there about that with E-Trade. E-Trade says 23rd, TD Ameritrade says 27th, but I think we got some opportunity. I think we're going to see Amazon at $3,500 a share by the end of the month. No, I'm still in the Abbott trade, Zonka. Good morning, Elias. Good morning, guys. Alrighty, market's going to be opening up here. $9.29. Coming up on opening bell here, guys. Let's take a look at the diamond and Qs. We'll put these on today 1 minute once the market opens up here. Market's down slightly right now, as you can see. Let's see what we do. First 15 minutes. Dow's only down about 190 now. Here's opening bell. Just keep an eye on SPY today, 1 minute. Now remember, we got that SPY hedge yesterday, right? The 315 for July 8th. So right now I'm watching that SPY hedge, seeing if I can lock that in, lock in profits, because that's keeping us green here this morning. Apple's having a nice gain here this morning. We're up 10% on the day on our Apple calls for the July 17th, 375. Apple's still having a nice run there. SPY's continuing to drop there. Our hedge is up 40%, 41% today. Amazon at $30.40 a share. SPY trade is in the green. Let's take a look where we're going to be looking for SPY puts to lock those in if the market continues to break down. I'd say at least 314. Let's see, what's Dow doing? Google's holding up pretty well there. So I want you guys to take a look at, while the market's, having a red day here, take a look and see what's holding up pretty well, because that's going to show us and tell us what we're going to be looking at for the next week, July 17th Expo. Apple trades up 13% today. I think I'm going to sell out that SPY put now, sell to close. I'm going to look, see if this is the confirmation.
Coming up at 10, JOLTS job openings for May, 4.85 million expected.
Apple calls up over 15% today. We're up over $500 today on our Apple calls we got yesterday. Apple calls now up 600 today. Our Disney puts up about 30% today. Apple is rocketing higher, up 23% on our Apple trade today, now up $800 on Apple. As you can see over to the right there, Apple's climbing off that 10-day simple moving average, having a nice breakout this morning. First 2 minutes, she retraced down to that yellow 10. She's climbing off of that right now. It's looking good. Another candle above previous candle's body. Let's see if that continues to climb there. Going to be looking out to close out my SPY hedge. She's at 157 by 159 now. I'm going to close that out now. I am out of my SPY at... Here it is. Here we were out at $1.57 on our SPY. Apple's still continuing to run there. So we locked in a profit on the day for SPY. We're up $900 now on our Apple trade. 28% for the day. Up 1,000 on Apple now. Apple's getting that big breakout, guys. She's going to be heading to 380 today, in my opinion. She's up 0.8%, while the Dow and NASDAQ just turned green. Dow's only down about 195. SPY's been consolidating there. Zonka, did you get the Apple calls with us yesterday? Abbott trade today. Not doing anything today. Let's see what Abbott's doing. Pretty flat, down 30 cents.
Stocks, dropping here. UAL United.
Airline stocks dropping.
UAL.
We should be able to easily see airline stock back down to the 50 as coronavirus. You guys heard about the coronavirus fears. A lot of places are starting to shut back down again. Thermo Fisher, another raised price target today, 415 TMO. We looked at that yesterday as well. Yesterday that had a big upgrade.
On volume.
They upgraded Thermo Fisher to 415. She's at 381 right now. CRVS. I gave a trade idea yesterday on NVIDIA, I thought. I think she's going to 400 bucks really quick. She might be heading up to that 425 area. SPY right now is getting up to that 10 and failing.
VXRT, Vaxart shares moving higher now, 786, up 22%, moving on the earlier Novavax news.
Microsoft seeing some call sweeps come in. Let's take a look at Microsoft. Look at NVAX now up above 108 a share. Unbelievable. Microsoft's on the climb again here too. I think we can make a nice swing trade on Microsoft. We'll take a look at that throughout the day here.
Check out Overstock.
Overstock still on the run?
She was on the run, but
Yeah, she's pulling back from the highs today.
I know you wanted to keep that.
I definitely want to do something with Overstock today, especially if she gets a nice pullback there. Got up to 41. She's down to 39 now. Watch out for a nice pop here, Overstock. Matter of fact,
the markets look like it's pulling back on that.
Shares of Ag Eagle, UAVS, up 34% now off the highs of $1.72.
guys, Google. Take a look at Google here quick. GOOGL.
Article indicating
We gave a great trade idea yesterday on Google. I think Google's going to continue to run up to at least 1550.
Company CEO confirming the company is going to be operating in Wichita, Kansas. No mention of Amazon. Shares now at $1.67, up 30% now for UAVS.
UAVS. They got mention on Amazon or something. What did they say?
LMNX, Lima Michael November X-ray, FDA warning letter.
Avilio getting a put on Tesla. That's tough. You don't got a candle below the previous candle's body yet, do you?
Tell them to go buy some shorts.
If you're going to day trade it. If you're going to day trade it, it looks okay for a day trade, but a swing trade, no candle below the previous candle's body yet. I don't know what this UAVS is, but they were just
20,
announcing about
letter
it.
dated
That was getting a nice run.
What's this pullback?
June 26, posted today to the FDA website. Says during our February 10th to 14th, 2020 inspections of your medical device operations at Luminex, investigators saying that the Verigene processor SP system is adulterated within the meeting of
CMG new 52-week highs. Look at Chipotle, 11.21 a share.
Chipotle.
Unbelievable. I want to do something with Google and something with Overstock today.
Shares of Luminex hitting a low of 31.62, now 32.29.
Dow's down 204. Nasdaq's down about 22 points. S&P's down 14. Not much. Our Disney puts are up 500 today. We're almost green on our Disney puts.
Nice. Good, but bad,
Yeah. Now remember what we were talking about Disney. Look at the 3-month daily here on Disney. I want you guys to put this in the head here. All right. So let me get the annotation and share with you guys. So right here, 1020 cross. We're looking at the 3-month daily chart here on Disney, right? You guys remember yesterday I was talking about this. She got up to the 20, failed.
Received approval to initiate 15-site phase 2 study.
Up to the 20, failed. Now she's trading between that 1020. She's technically right now in NTZ, but she's getting up to that 20 and failing. So I'm going to look for a target of about, 108
November Victor Sandy
on the Disney puts. And like I said here, here's check number 1, 1020 cross. We need 3 check marks for breakout momentum or any type of trade, breakout or breakdown momentum for BDM.
Share spiking now to $3.40.
BDM or breakout momentum. We need 3 checks, right? So we got check number 1, 1020 cross, MACD, check number 2, and first candle below 1020 SMA, 3 checks. And now we're dropping, came down to support, got back up. We're making lower highs, as you can see. So here's one high at 120. Here's the next high at 115. Now we're going to be dropping down to probably, I'm going to be looking at probably about 105. And then when we retrace, probably back up to that 110 to 115 area when we get back up to that 10 or 20 SMA. So that's what I'm looking for here. Obviously, it's down today with COVID fears. At Disney, put is almost in the green right now. SPG trade we have for July 17th. Let's take a look at SPG. If she doesn't hold above 60, if she drops below 65, I'm actually, let's say 65.50, I'll be out of that trade there. Google's still holding that 10 and getting a nice climb. If we're going to make a trade on Google, we got to do that soon here, so keep that in mind.
Our stop for SPG was 69, and that's where everyone should have left.
69? Yeah.
But we have and that's why we put those stops there.
We had the consolidation there. She might, what's our SPG? July 17th.
Gordon Haskett says there's an activist in Middleby. Michael India Delta Delta.
When is Google earnings? Let's pull that up. I'm showing Google earnings on the 23rd. Will you confirm that on Thinkorswim?
Fed's Bostic says pretty clear the pandemic Crisis will outlast current relief programs. Suggest Congress will strongly consider doing more as that becomes clear.
I don't like hearing that Bostic talk. Do you guys? He seems always very negative on the markets.
July 28th.
You have July 28th on Thinkorswim for GOOGL?
Earnings whisper.
GOOGL? On the 28th? I don't know why they're all over the place like that.
What do you have it for?
It just said for, what did I say?
VXRT, Vaxart at the highs of the day now. Victor X-Ray Romeo Tango.
The 23rd, it's telling me. I like Google. I got to get into that for the July 31st. I'll get it in the money vertical spread. Maybe not out of money. Buy to open, sell to open. I think they're going to do well. July 31st. Let's see what the 15, 15, 15, 20. $15.40, $15.50. Abbott's taking off right now, guys. Take a look at Abbott quick. Abbott's doing some serious lifting here. 1020 cross. Look at that 1020 cross. This would be the confirmation candle for a day trade entry. Abbott's looking good. Google's taking off here. We got to do something with Google. I'm going to pick up something for next week's Expo on Google, I think. Pretty cheap, right? 15.10. Quite expensive, actually. I'm going to pick up a spread maybe for this week's Expo on Google. She's had such a big run, but I see that continuing. We'll go with the July 17th Expo. Okay, I just got into this small trade for this week's Expo as like a paycheck trade here. Small trade. Yeah, I think this is a good paycheck trade. Google 1510, 1515, vertical spread, July 10th Expo. Completed at, let's see what I paid here.
COCP, Co-Crystal Pharma getting a pop here. Charlie Oscar, Charlie Papa.
We paid $2.30 we got in for. That's not bad. 2.30. To be worth $5. 5 divide that by 2.3. So that's a max gain there of 100 and let's put this in the letter with it. Max gain of 117.4% with Google at or above 15.15 a share, and below 15.10 is total loss. Break even is 1512.30.
1512.30.
Yep. Max gain of 117.4%. That's a nice entry there. Our Apple trade is in the green here too. Nice. Apple trade's up 23%, $800 here. Abbott's still on the run there. Our Abbott trade's up 200 today. Now it's just sitting back and watching our trades continue to climb here. Google's still taking off there. Google's a nice day trade too. Abbott. Google's in breakout momentum holding that 10. So when she retraces, she might come down to about 15.10. So that's a 5-point drop there. But you have to remember, you know, that's what she does. When you see that retracement right here, look at that candle below the previous candle's body, right? That's right here is showing sign of retracement back down to that 10. Okay, so when we see that happening, we could expect that retracement to come back down to that 10 or 20 SMA. As long as the markets hold up, we'll get that bounce and continue off that support. TSCO new 52-week high. Facebook call sweeps coming in. Facebook new 52-week high. All-time high here on Facebook, huh? 245.43. Wow, look at that. New all-time high on Facebook.
It'll be July 75 call sweep active now after that activist rumor being circulated now. Michael can be a Delta, MIDD.
Facebook getting up to 245. That's going to get up to 250 really quick. Maybe we could pick up the Facebook July 17th 245s. Now see, here's that first candle below that previous candle body. She's retracing on Google. Let's see if she comes down to that 10 or 20 before getting that climb there again. Let's see what Qs are doing, because that's going to tell us a lot. Qs are still on the climb, looking good. Today, 1 minute on Qs. Little retracement here, back down to that 10. Let's see if she holds Qs at that 10. She holds at that 10. Google's going to do the same.
Coming up, Jolt's job openings, 4.85 million expected. That's at 10 a.m.
Looks like Qs might come down to the 20 here, which is going to bring Google down with it. Apple 376. Always keep an eye on the market news down here. See if there's anything that's going to move the markets. I'm watching Apple on the chart above here, holding above that 20. 375.50 support on Apple on a today 1 minute. Apple trades up 20%. There we go. There goes the markets taking off again. There we go.
Cannabis Bio opened again on a circuit breaker, $9.16, up 138%. Alpha November Victor Sandy.
Puts on GPS, asks Dexter.
Gap. Kanye West. I think they found their safe haven. Or soon to be president.
I'm watching
Coming
Apple
up,
here.
Jobs job openings, 4.85 million.
Are you day trading, Booty?
Day trading? No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Close watching.
I'm watching Apple. I'm ready to execute.
To sell.
If we got that 30% gain, yeah. Market's pulling back sharply here. What's going on? There's some type of news out somewhere.
Just the jobs right now.
There's something coming out here somewhere.
$5.687 million on job openings. The
That's it.
consensus was 4.85 million.
That's better. That's good news.
I'm waiting to see the printed numbers down here so we could see. Wow, someone just came in, bought 2.2 million shares of Cisco at 46.26, above the ask. That's something's going on with Cisco. Cisco's getting that 1020 cross coming up. That's actually looking really good, Cisco. So job openings, 5.4 million versus 4.85 million. Prior revised. Those numbers look great to me.
Yeah. There goes the boost right there.
There we go.
Wow.
I think they didn't know what the hell to think of those numbers. They're like, oh, is that good or bad? Well, let's see what the market does.
Seriously.
That was great numbers, so. But the big worry is, hey, is it going to last? You know, I mean, COVID cases are climbing, and cities and sections are starting to shut down again.
HEPA, Hepian Pharmaceuticals, popping to the highs, $4.03. Hotel Papa Alpha company announcing preclinical data supporting novel two-pronged approach to treating COVID-19 with CRB 431. That's HEPA. Regeneron hitting the intraday high now, 642.74. Romeo Echo Golf November. Regeneron announcing earlier.
Look at Cisco just now starting to cross. I'm telling you, I something's going on with. Someone just bought. How much? How much was that? 2.2 million shares. Where was it? 2.2 million at 46.26. Someone just bought $102 million worth of Cisco.
How long ago was that?
Just a couple of 10:01 a.m.
We got that MACD crossover.
MACD cross. Now here's the first candle coming above the 1020. There we go. I got to get in. There's no way I can't get in this.
Down about 1.5%.
Someone just bought $102 million worth of it. You think they're... Pick up 20. All right, in Cisco, 46 strike call, July 17th, in at 86 cents a contract. And let's also put in that note why we got into that. Let's say why, though. Someone just came in, a big block trade came out, 2.2 million shares. That's a $101 million trade. You know, and it's starting to look bullish. We just got the first candle above 1020. MACD's cross. We're going to be looking at a target area on Cisco of let's say 48.
And stop.
Stop is going to be a tight stop. Let's say 45.50. So 50 cents lower. A tight stop. I want to keep on that. Okay, because if it goes against us, let's take a small loss before letting it go. We're already up 7% on the Cisco trade. A quick $100 already.
NVAX, Anavis hitting the intraday high. Alpha November Victor, $79.80 at the intraday high.
Look at that go. Look at she go. Keep it going. There's a 1020 cross officially now on Cisco. On it today, 1 minute. Yeah, you got the wrong date there. Yeah. You didn't send that up? No. 7/17.
7/17.
Look at Cisco go, guys. Look at that breakout on Cisco. You never updated the Google sheet
What?
for Google Trade this morning?
It's gonna be updated.
Or Cisco?
Cisco's gonna be updated too. So,
Gotta get that done.
yeah, those are getting updated. We're not gonna send it. We're still trying to send it out.
We gotta get these Google Sheets done first thing.
RNWK, Real Network, spiking to the high, $1.52. Romeo Novavax,
That, the
52.
newsletter,
Yeah,
you know?
The Google Sheets before the email or
newsletter was done
late today. This
was done late
internet was out. Internet was out 15 minutes this morning.
alert was wrong. Like everything we've done so far today was wrong.
Now on Real Networks,
Newsletter,
RNWK.
everything. What the fuck? We've been doing this for how long?
How was the newsletter leaked?
Well, it was done at 9:06.
901.
No, 9:06 it was posted.
On the posted in.
Ephraim, that stuff's gotta be done 9:45. This is the last time I gotta tell you about that.
For-
really.
for what?
Because me and Tom, everything's getting fucked up.
Dude, the internet was
We got-
out all morning this morning for about a good 20
We
minutes.
got another internet there too, a backup.
I was on the road trying to get that going. Those
We're
are
promoting these Google documents here. That's gotta get done right away.
Real
I gave you
Networks.
that list there. of
do you
things that
so
gotta
do
be
you
done
want me to
that
do
order.
that before I send the email?
Yeah, I gave you a detailed list of.
So
order
send
A,
that
B,
before the
C,
email?
D.
First,
Okay. Because the email takes a long time.
face
I'll
recognition.
update
Yeah,
that.
Google Doc sheets are first. It says that right on the thing we
Shares
gave you.
now have $1.64
We gotta get
now
that done.
$1.52. That's RNWK.
Guys, Cisco's getting the first candle above the 50 here, still continuing to break out. We're going to look at the next resistance, 46.25.
CRBS, Corvus Pharmaceuticals at the intraday high, $6.18, the intraday high on CRBS. That's up 115%. Company initiating clinical trial.
Google's having a nice breakout. Guys, there goes Apple, 377.10, huge candle. Markets are breaking higher. Accounts really taking off here right now. There goes Google. Lilly. Apple's up over $1,000 now. We're up 40% on our Apple trade. Wow, look at these markets climb here, guys. Look at Apple here. Today, 1 minute. Our Apple trade's now up 1,100. Gold trade's even up today. Gold's almost in the green. Our gold trade for the December 18th expo. Cisco's already up over $100. There's Cisco trade we got into 15 minutes ago. It's not an email. It's not posted on the site. Like, what the fuck are we doing today?
It was sent out through text and
By Payush, right?
it was sent out through text and
By Payush.
Trade Room, and now it's posted on the Google sheet.
Man,
It's on the Google
everyone's
sheet.
missing out on shit. Apple's coming up to 378. Apple trade now up 43%, up 1,300 on the day for Apple.
JAGX, Jaguar Health getting a pop here. Juliet Alpha Golf X-Ray, JAGX.
I think we're going to see Apple around 380 today. I think that's going to be right where I'm going to lock in profit. We should have around a 70% gain if we get up to around 380. We're up 45% on Apple now, 1,400.
New York adds Delaware, Kansas, and Oklahoma to quarantine list.
Look at Apple go. Unbelievable. $375. Alrighty, guys, I just sold our Apple. Just put in an order at least for a $9.10 a contract. She's live right now. She's at $9 by $9.10. So I'm going to let that go there. Let that fill. If she gets filled, I'll let you know here. There goes Google breaking above 317.50 again.
TBLT, Tough Build Industries granted U.S. patent entitled Mobile Phone Body with Lateral Indents for Attachable Accessory. Attachable components may include thermal camera. That a patent report being circulated now on TBLT, Tango Bravo Lima Tango, TBLT. Shares of Tough Built hitting 85 cents at the high. That's up about 8.5% now on that patent news being reported.
There's consolidation for the past 4 candles on Google. Apple's on the climb again. 880 by 9. There goes Apple. Came down to 377.50 supports. Taking off again. There goes Google. Apple $9 by 910. We have an order in for 910. Let's watch it execute together. Order status. It's live. There we go. She just completed. 910. We're out of Apple. Nice, about 45% gain, something like that. Thank you, Tyler. Nice job. Avilio, $1,000 on Apple, locked in. Nice job, guys. Now, here's the thing. You locked in that $1,000, right? Well, what about making another $500, Avilio? You know, we could take half of those profits, $500, and get something like an in-the-money vertical spread for this week or next week's expo. I think she's still going to climb. Apple's still on the run there. 905 by 915 now. $9 by 915. So we'll probably make another trade on that. So as you guys could see here on YouTube, a lot of our members got in, made some nice profits there. Avilio, $1,000 on Apple. Tyler made $600 on Apple. Dark Dragon made $13.37 on Apple. Nice job there. You guys could see that one little trade. Nice. Let's do the next one. Cisco's still climbing. I might add to Cisco.
New York City Board of Health considering reopening child care centers beginning on July 13th.
New York opening child care centers July 13th, considering it. Google at $15.16 a share. Amazon $30.47. That Amazon trade, you know, we could. How many contracts we have? 10 of that. July. Let's see what that's going for. Heat leaving spreads open. Let's see what we could get for it. Buy to close, sell to close. We have 10 contracts.
GPRO, GoPro shares moving higher now, getting some volume. Golf Papa Romeo Oscar.
Guys, check out GoPro while I'm looking at this. They're saying GoPro shares are taking off. Google's getting a nice climb off that 10. If you take a look to the right here at today 1 minute. Let's see, what are we doing here? Buy to close 29.70. Where's our Google Amazon spread? Sell to close 29.65. Let's see, net credit 4.20. Let's see if we could get 4.2 net credit. Boom. Nah, she's not gonna fill for that. Maybe $4.
RUN Sunrun shares popping to the highs now, 27.36, up 26%. Romeo Uniform November, after the company announcing earlier it's going to acquire Debit.
What were we in that Amazon spread at? 240? Let's see, if we could sell it for 3.8 divided by 2.4, that'd be about a 50% gain. 3.8.
40%. Victor Sandy Lima Romeo.
That way I could just get rid of it, get something else here. That's the lowest I'll go, 3.7. All right, if that doesn't fill today, we'll hold it for max gains. I just wanted to consolidate some of the portfolio here. Tyler, Cisco, what is it, a day trade or a swing trade? It dropped 6 cents. 3-month daily. We got that 1020 cross coming up. MACD. I like it. And we just had someone buy $101 million worth of it. So I'm sold on Cisco. I'm not worried about short term there. Tyler, I'm the same way. Price doesn't matter as much as what it's doing here. Abbott started taking off. We're up $205 on Abbott today. Then she just flatlined. She's slowly climbing. I like the look of Abbott here. Abbott looks really nice. You got that 1020 cross that just happened. MACD cross that happened on 7-1. Confirmed candle above the 10-20-50 SMA. This is considered breakout momentum today. That's a confirmed breakout momentum today for Abbott. So Abbott right here, what I'm looking for, I want to see a candle above 95, which is our resistance in the NTZ. So there's our resistance. And we get a green candle above this, we're to be looking at about 100 to 110. I like Abbott.
WATT and Ergus, Whiskey Alpha Tango Tango, popping to the high $3.18. WATT.
Lone Warrior, we're not sending out the price in the app alert no more. Sorry about that. If you want, you could click on it. It'll take you right to it. It's an extra 2 seconds. Look at how much we're up today. What a day. Apple's still rocketing higher, 378.60. Let's see. Let's use
112 new cases of COVID-19, lowest total since.
Wow, that's not bad. Great job, Ontario. Vincenzo, how you guys doing up there in Canada? Let's see. I want to do another Apple trade here. I think Apple this week is going to do phenomenal. What's the market doing? Dow's down about 150. Nasdaq's up 46 points again. Unbelievable. Let's see here. July 10th for Apple, 380 calls. Pretty darn cheap. Today is only Tuesday. $380 strike for July 17th is only going for about $6.45. Or what we can do is do a spread for this week. Amazon's at 30.52. Let's see, order status or Amazon trade is still live at 370.
Florida COVID-19 cases rise 3.6% versus previous 7-day average of 5%.
That's great news for Florida, guys. 3.6 versus over 5% for Florida. Should see the markets get a little climb there from that number. Now, what's important next is CDC numbers. Texas, Arizona, California. Apple's consolidating the past 3 candles. Sorry, Steve. Sorry, Lone Warrior. Can't do that. It's not going to happen. You get text alerts. If you're a pro trader, you'll get a text alert if you're looking for that instant notification. No, it's not going to get changed to how it was before, Lone Warrior. Darko, who did you ask to update your phone number to? We'll get that fixed right away for you, Darko. Just shoot us a message on... Okay, so right here, you reached out to support. Okay, so just go here and click right here. Darko, if you do this right now, my team will get you added to the text alerts immediately if you're a pro trader. Right here, just click where it says, how can we help you? Answer that. He'll get you updated to that right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to message him.
Amazon says plans to open its first fulfillment center in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's Alpha Michael Zulu November, AMZN.
Already, Darko, he's going to help you right now.
Deputy Press Secretary Deere says the severe negative impacts of keeping schools closed, including mental and social development, are well documented, including by pediatricians. Florida coronavirus cases rise by 7,347 on Tuesday. That from the State Health Department.
Dave Gomez, do the same thing. Message us there, and he'll take care of it. Dave Gallo says his account's coming back. Would love it to be at all-time highs by the end of the month. Gallo, I think it's possible. Definitely. But here's the thing. You can't be worried. We're back in breakout. You know, you got to be cautious here, but you have to also take advantage of the opportunity. You see, NASDAQ's up 48 points now. Dow is leading, or Dow is lagging here, down about 150 points. NASDAQ's now up 49. You see, tech's been strong, you know. Qs keep taking, NASDAQ keeps making new highs here. Got to take advantage of tech. That's what we've been doing. And you see each of the winners we've been closing in on. Amazon, you know, what's the other ones? Google. We've been day trading. Apple, Microsoft. You know, all the tech stocks we've been doing really well on. And then the COVID stocks as well. So Dow, not so much. We got to stay away from the Dow. That's not doing much yet. But tech is certainly taking off and looks ripe for some opportunities. Here's what I'm looking for with Abbott. Abbott's still on the climb there too, looking good. Our Google trade for this week's expo, I think, is going to be really nice there, that paycheck. Darko, I see my team just said you had the wrong phone number in there, so hopefully you'll get text alerts now. Nvidia just broke above $400 a share.
S&P futures are pulling back now, 3162.50.
Apple came right down to 377, thinking about possibly picking that up off that 50. Take a look at Apple here. Let's see if Apple holds that 50. Notice this, guys. Take a look at Apple chart here. So while you're sitting here watching, take a look at this. Apple, when she's in breakout momentum, notice how she's been coming down to that 50. That's been a good opportunity.
ECB Schnabel says in recent weeks, some confidence indicators have come in positive, which suggests that the recession could turn out somewhat milder than expected.
Recession's going to be milder than expected. They're suggesting, the models are showing, so that's nice news there. That should pick up the market a little bit. More Boeing call sweeps coming in. John, what was that stock we talked about yesterday? Remember someone bought the puts there and they said it was the first candle below previous candle's body? What was it? Shopify, right? Let's see what it was doing today. Right down to that 10 today. And it's getting that climb off of it. Avilio who was it that jumped in around $1,020 a share? She came all the way down to about $9.75 today. That was a successful test off that 10. And you can see she's been holding that 10 the entire time. Big breakout. Consolidated for 2 days right here. Down to that 10. Then took off. Consolidated back down to that 10. Now she's having a big pop again.
JAGX, Jaguar Health, spiking to new highs now. Juliet Alpha Golf X-Ray.
Google's still holding up strong here, 15.14 a share.
Florida's new daily positivity rises to 16.3% versus 15% the previous day.
16% of people testing positive for COVID. That's not too much. Nothing that worries me. Darko, I see you input your wrong number there. Is everything taken care of now? They take care of you there? Great, Darko. Good to hear. Justin says Microsoft. Let's take a look at Microsoft quick. Microsoft's a nice little swing trade. Wow, look at Microsoft taking off. That's going to easily get to that 220, 230. Let's see. Microsoft. Maybe we could do something for the August Expo, August 21st, 215, 225. Let's see here. Let's see what the implied move for Microsoft is. Bring up the earnings calendar here as well. Microsoft showing me the 16th here, but I have not been able to confirm most of these earnings here on tech. 16th. Implied move. Implied move from now till July 17th, 4.07. It's up to about 223.
CRBS, Corvus Pharmaceuticals, seeing heavy volume still on CRBS shares hitting intraday high. 674, Charlie Romeo Victor Sandy.
Let's see what theta time decay is on this October Expo. She's going to lose 10 cents a day on this option. So if it has a delta of 0.345, that means she needs to at least climb 30 cents just to keep up with theta. Otherwise, this option is going to decrease in value. Do I want to go with that far out of the money? 225. She's taken off. I really do.
FBI's Ray accuses China of massive theft of U.S. data, says China tries to compromise U.S. coronavirus research.
Apple's implied move from now till July 31st is 6.89%. That's huge. 377.2.
9.1% passive stake as of July 1. That's TRXC.
That'll bring it to about 403. See what Qs are doing here. Qs are breaking down. There's that 1020 cross failure at that 20. So keep that in mind, guys. Markets are breaking down now in BDM. There goes Q, 1020 cross. There's the MACD cross. First candle below 1020 SMA. After the 1020 cross right here. 259.86. She's in BDM. First candle below the 50 now. You're going to be looking at support on Qs at 258.50. Another 1 point drop here. Possible for Qs, or even more if we continue to sell off here. But 259, 258.50. I was just looking at Visa here too. Take a look at Visa 3-month daily. 1020 cross just happened on Visa today. MACD just happened today on Visa. First candle above 1020 SMA just happened today on Visa. Next green candle I'm going to be adding to Visa. We have some resistance right around 200, so if we break that 200, that's my entry. 198 now. Dargo, what'd you get on Apple? T-Doc 222. Let's see what they're saying about it. Big climb on Apple there. Maybe I might jump back into Apple. Captain Thomas, nice. He just locked in $2,799.13 in profits. Nice job, Captain. I see you also did well on Snapchat there. Good job. Kevin, it's an app.
CNBC says Seattle passes payroll tax targeting Amazon and other big businesses. That's AMZN.
Apple's starting to take off here again, guys. Let's see, July 10th. 377.50. Let's see Diamond quick. Diamond ETF starting to climb. 3-month daily. not bad. Q's still running big on Q's. All right, let's see here. Gold trade's almost back in the green, guys. GOLD. See that quick. Look at gold, how it's been holding there. Now, guys, let me show you the gold trade. I want to show you something really important really quick here, okay? This is important. Take a look. So here's the gold trade that we have over to the right. So here is the consolidation. And here's the thing. It's holding above that 10. So as you can see, the 10 simple moving average has been acting as support. And now here's the thing, guys. So our gold trade we have for the December 18th, 27 strike calls. She's almost at 27 right now. Here's 27. So it's really important. I want you guys to keep this in mind. A green candle above this consolidation box. Since we have the December 18th on gold, you get a green candle between 27.25 and 27.50. That's where we're adding to that trade. Add to gold 27 strike calls for December 18th expo, the trade that we have. So if gold gets between 27.25, 27.50, we're going to add, we have, let's see, we have 10 contracts. I'm probably going to double down, add another 10 contracts. We're only in about $3,300 now, the trade on gold. So I want to build that to about a $10,000 position going into election. Take a look at TDOC over here. What a run right there. So here's the today 1 minute chart on Teledoc, right? Those of you that are looking to day trade and that have taken classes with me, remember what I told you. Look for those good setups. Here's a 1020 cross, right? There's check number 1. Here's the MACD cross. That's check number 2. First candle above 1020 SMA after. Check number 3. 3 checks equal a confirmed entry. Okay, so now you got in here, let's say 217. She's at 223 right now. Nice gain there if you're looking for a day trade. She retraced down to that 10. It's been holding that 10-day, 10 SMA support on a today 1 minute chart. Looks great there for TDOC. TDOC, like I said, my target's 250. If you guys aren't in TDOC, you know, I could give you a trade idea if you want on TDOC, or you could jump in and do something there. Nice opportunity. Lily's up $400 today. Visa's at 199 now, almost breaking above that 200. Once Visa breaks 200, I'm telling you, she's gonna have a big breakout. We have the Visa 200 strike calls. They're gonna be in the green by 17th expo. Should be adding to them. Avilio, are you in TDOC? Nice. I think he's talking to someone else. Dave, do you think my expo's too short? Darko said he picked up the July 10th 380 strike on Apple. What'd you pay for it, Darko? Google's at 1519.
Birch
Well above.
says states mandating masks can change the course of the pandemic.
Seattle passes payroll tax targeting Amazon. Well, you know what Amazon's going to do. They already started talking about opening up a new headquarters and distribution center out in Arkansas, so you're going to lose them. John, you're out in Seattle, right? Or Washington, right?
Report deaths in the UK from the coronavirus rise by 155 versus 16.
Only 155 deaths in the UK. That's not too bad. What's our Cisco trade doing? Down 1%. Amazon 30.52. She'll be green by the end of the day. T-Doc's looking good there, Darko. John's over on the east side. City where the sun don't shine. You know that song?
WLL Whiting Petroleum.
Trade
getting
ID
a
on
pop
T-Doc.
here
Let's see.
Some volume, Whiskey Lima Lima.
Apple's still breaking higher there. Should have jumped back into Apple. Oh, let me show you guys too what we locked in so far in profits today. Not much. Nothing worthy of talking about, really. $1,064.34. Apple's on the run again. Look at that Apple breakout. July 17th. I really don't see anything bad coming up in the news, guys, you know? What's the Dow doing now? Dow's down about 164. NASDAQ's up about 55. Google trades at max net gains if we hold above 515. Abbott trades taking off again. Cisco trades down 0.9%, less than 1.6%. She's going green again, Cisco. It's after 11 already. Wow. Time went by pretty quick today. T-Doc trade idea. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll end the YouTube here. T-Doc, my trade idea here on T-Doc. Let me see when T-Doc reports earnings. T-Doc earnings the 29th. Darko, when are you showing? Okay, so it's the same on E-Trade.
Networks hitting new highs now. Romeo November Whiskey Kilo.
Darko, do you have Thinkorswim or do you have E-Trade?
Both of that early report. Company says they have our partnership with NTT Docomo. Shares up 32 cents at
Okay, great. So we could pick up the 31st Expo. Let me see what they're expecting implied move to be. Look at this, guys. Let me share this with you quick. So they're saying that implied move to 31st is 14.84%. So basically a 15% move from here to there. 222.17. Multiply that by 1.1484. So if she had to move up, that'd bring her to about 255. And I told you guys, 255, that's an easy target. So if you want something higher risk, a high reward payout there, trade idea, or do you want something lower risk here? Before earnings or going into earnings for that big pop? Let's see, July 31st, if we did a spread on that, buy to open, sell to open, call. Let's say Expo July 31st. She might be 300 freaking bucks by then. Let's say 245, 250. $1.20 to be worth 5. 5, divide that by 1.2. That'd be a 317% gain right there if she gets above 250. And that's going into earnings. Just imagine how their earnings are going to be. I mean, people are afraid to go to the hospital. Everyone's doing teledoc.
WHO's director for
I'll
the
pick up
Americas
10
said
contracts with that for you. So it's going to cost $1,200 for 10 contracts. Those 10 contracts would be worth $5,000. So $1,200 to $5,000 as long as T-Doc's above 250 going into earnings. This is a high risk spec trade. $1,200 for me. See how you are with that.
5.9 million COVID-19
I like that.
cases
I like
in
that
the
setup.
Americas.
6-month daily on T-Doc. She's having a nice breakout from 190 to 223 in just 1, 2, 3, 4 trading days. So that's a 33-point climb in 3 days. She has a 30-point climb. She's above 250 again. That's a nice setup there. Net debit limit order 1.25. 10 contracts are going to be about $1,200 bucks.
According to the WHO director for the Americas.
Buy to open, sell to open, July 31st, 245, 250. I always look it over. Net debit limit order 1.25. Execution. We have that in. She's not executed. Order status. She's live. Maybe I'll go up to $1.30. Tops. No more. Okay, we're in. 7.78. We're in for $1.30. That's a high risk spec trade into earnings. Target's going to be 250 to 300. Our stop on T-Doc is going to be first candle below 200. We could say 210. Stop. Visa still. There goes T-Doc now. Look at the run T-Doc's having.
That's 29 Palms in California, San Bernardino County.
Amazon 3063. It's up $5 now. She's gonna get to 3100 today. Before the July 17th expo I talked about. Let's see. Darko, if you wanted something before earnings, let me show you this. So if you wanted a lower risk trade going into earnings, I'd probably do something like this. So in that, we didn't send that out yet, did we, the email? So in the email, the alert, let's say if you don't want to do a high risk earnings trade on T-Doc, here's an alternative trade before earnings. Okay, so the trade before earnings, we could say, look at Google. Nice move on Google. Okay, so T-Doc, we could say, guys, there's an active shooter here. There's breaking news. Active shooter out. Marine Corps Ground Combat Center. Someone's targeting the Marines. Let me get that out there. San Bernardino, California.
Another one was San Bernardino.
Before we make any trade there, watch that. But here you go. So that T-Doc, July 17th, I would do the 225 strike. That's a nice setup there. 225 or the 220. If you want to do a little bit further out of the money, I'd be okay with going with the 230. Max 230. But
Which one would you do for this one?
for that, I would probably pick up the 225
For July 17th?
for July 17th. Yep. That's the thing. It's got such a big bid. It's got a 10% bid and ask. So 810 by 880. So entry 845. That's the theory. That's what it's saying it could go for right now. 8.45. NVIDIA 402. She should be going to 420 soon, Avilio. She's got quite a bit of upgrades and price target changes. I could definitely see that at 420 by July 17th Expo.
Texas positive coronavirus hospitalization set to climb 6.8% to 9,286 versus
6.8% climb in COVID cases.
Monday.
Not sure if that's higher than expected or higher than yesterday. We'll see what they say here. SPGI new 52-week highs. Look at that breakout on SPGI. Alrighty guys, it's after 11, so I'm going to get off of YouTube and Zoom here. We're going to be in the trade room. We're going to be live again at 2. If you guys need help, we'll be there. And if you guys want to sign up, if you guys on YouTube would like to come join us, feel free. Here's our site. BreakingChartAlerts.com.
Fed's Barkin says expects slow recovery in job market, best to focus on level of economic data, not rate of change.
And here you go, guys. Ed looked great there. So if you guys on YouTube would like to come join us, here is our plans and our membership. Come sign up, come join us for the afternoon live trading session, live trade room, and we'll see you there at 2. If you guys have any questions, please shoot us a message down here, Breaking Chart Alerts. And if you guys would like to take our survey right here, Breaking, go down to Breaking Alert Chart Survey. Click on that, and you guys could take our survey. And if you'd like to come join us, like I said, right there, and we'll get you started. Alrighty, guys, take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you at 2. And we'll be in the trade room now. Alrighty, bye-bye.